Imagine this: two men in a blazing race towards an uncharted, frozen land no human had ever reached. Their epic competition becoming one of history's most dramatic and tragic expeditions. Today, we're diving deep into the untold story of Amundsen and Scott, and their relentless pursuit of the South Pole, humanity's last great frontier. This narrative transcends mere victory and defeat. It's an odyssey of human limits, unyielding determination, and unpredictable fate. Are you ready for your heroic tales to be re-evaluated? In 1911, the world's gaze fixed on the planet's loneliest place, the South Pole. It was the last untouched wilderness, the ultimate challenge for any explorer. Two legendary figures plunged into this historic race. One was the pragmatic Norwegian and quiet genius, Roald Amundsen, and the other, the noble British naval officer and tragic hero, Robert Falcon Scott. Amundsen's preparation was unparalleled. He embraced Inuit wisdom, trained dog sled teams extensively, and meticulously studied survival in sub-zero temperatures and fierce winds. His approach was cold, calculated, and utterly practical. Scott, however, clung to traditional man-hauling in ponies, under the guise of a grand scientific expedition. With the pride of the British Empire at stake, his preparations held a touch of romanticism and rigidity. Finally, in October 1911, both teams set off for the South Pole almost simultaneously. Amundsen's team, with their experienced dog sleds and impeccable supply chain, forged ahead through blizzards and icy plains. Their advance was like a perfectly orchestrated military operation. Scott's team, however, suffered from the outset. With brutal cold, the death of their ponies, and the growing exhaustion of his men, their journey was a relentless ordeal. On December 14, 1911, Amundsen and his team became the first humans to conquer the South Pole. They planted the Norwegian flag, left a message for Scott, and made their return journey. Their comeback was successful, cementing Amundsen's name in history as an unparalleled explorer. He had won, yet, beneath his triumph lay untold anguish and the solitary burden of an explorer's life. A month later, on January 17, 1912, Scott and his 4 men finally reached the South Pole. But what awaited them was Amundsen's Norwegian flag and an already erected tent. The crushing blow of defeat must have been unimaginable. Moreover, their return journey became an even greater tragedy. Deteriorating weather, dwindling food supplies, and the onset of frostbite and scurvy began to claim them one by one. Scott and his last 2 companions met their end just 11 miles from a vital supply depot. Their bodies were discovered the following year, and Scott's final diary entries moved the world. The stories of these 2 explorers raise many questions beyond just who won and who lost. Was Amundsen's cold pragmatism truly the pure spirit of exploration? Was Scott's noble sacrifice not merely a failure, but a profound triumph of the human spirit? Or did his perfectionism and stubbornness ultimately lead to tragedy? Historians still debate the approaches of both explorers and the outcomes of their choices. What were their hidden fates, buried beneath the Antarctic ice? What are your thoughts on this heartbreaking and astonishing tale? Who do you consider the greater explorer between Amundsen and Scott? Or were there different choices that could have altered their destinies? Share your opinions freely in the comments below. History is not merely a record of the past. It constantly challenges us in the present, acting as a mirror, reflecting the essence of humanity itself. Next time, can you believe it, we'll return with more astonishing historical truths and mysteries to satisfy your intellectual curiosity. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. Thank you.